I'm getting crazy again. Just tell I'm using the iPhone lenses again. They're all dirty. It's probably underneath. I don't know if you can hear me because it covers the mic basically when you put this lens on. Okay, so today, what we're doing, hold on a second. So today, we're gonna rig a little something, not a gimbal, something, because we're gonna need to, we're gonna put a bed on a flatbed trailer, or make a flatbed trailer out of a little shelf trailer, so we can drive around town and shoot a commercial. So found the 2-inch ball. Gonna go get the trailer, do some rigging today, and probably do some editing too. But there we go. There it is. Okay, so here's the plan. We have to put a queen size bed on here so that people can ride on it and we can pull it around and make it look like the bed's just floating, like a car. So I'm gonna throw some ply up here, take these edges, these sides off, so we just got the left and right sides, and then make a little bed for the bed in ply, and then yeah, secure it with just some like 2x4 ties or ratchet strap it down. Might just do that. And yeah, hope maybe have enough space on left or right to rig a camera. We'll see, because we want to get some side shots of people on said mattress. I might paint it, might not, throw a tarp down or something. We'll see. All right, on a totally unrelated note, in the ever, growing saga of carts, this cart is missing a wheel, and I have a bunch of these wire shelves. This one's kind of taken apart. I have some more actual shelf bits from the 4x cart, and I need to figure out some kind of C-stand cart, and I keep debating whether to go from, because I have about 12 C-stands, 10 to 12 depending on how many I found off the other chute that we're missing some, on each truck, and I can either go just strictly C-stand cart, because you use C-stands for a lot of things, or I can do like a combo C-stand slash flags cart. It's kind of like a taco cart. So I'm leaning towards a taco cart kind of thing, so I can put 24 by 18. These aren't going to be big enough to put anything bigger than that. The 36 by 24s would be nice to have on there too. Maybe I'll figure out how to rig something on the front of that maybe, but I can maybe use these and a bigger wheelbase to throw the C-stands on so they hang on the sides and have the flags in the middle. And we'll see. It's a work in progress. Yeah. Sometime soon. Sometime. Just adding to the to-do list. The corner didn't really fall off. I get a couple of the pins, plastic pins, have broken off on this side. You can see on that side it's supposed to be this nice trim. So I have that panel. I just gotta figure out where to get these guys. Probably the weird connection place at Lowe's, or I haven't tried like Checker. Looks like I need some new windshield wipers too. I found a special treasure today. Rope ratchets. I always buy all of these whenever I can find them. They only had 6 today. I just had one bigger one, but I don't want the bigger ones because these are for smaller stuff. Ratchets are for bigger stuff. Rope ratchets for like carts, apple boxes, anything else like that. All right, now load up and go do some production planning. Okay, well, you could call it a successful or unsuccessful trip to Harbor Freight, because I got what I needed, which were some little casters for the bed we're going to do in the studio, and some wheels for cart fixing stuff. But need another air compressor, because the other one's on the other truck, and this is all Home Depot stuff, and some jumper cables, because you realize you didn't have any other than one pair, and blah 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 blah. So always spend too much Harbor Freight. The BB40, so your doors don't squeak on your truck, And this is the part I really hate the most about producing projects and stuff is all the logistics. For now, I'm just gonna do shoot schedule and making sure all the talent and everybody's scheduled and blah blah blah. So I want to get back to this so I can do the fun stuff, which is actually building stuff. Actually, shooting stuff is the funnest stuff, but okay. So here's where we landed. 2 sheets of Cobra ply. I don't know if this is walling or flooring, doesn't matter, but you can stand on it, no problem. And we're going to be putting a bed up here, so it needs to be somewhat solid. Don't want it bouncing too much. It's got a squeak to it. We'll see if that matters, because we're supposed to be doing this for sound tomorrow, or Thursday, Friday. So we'll see if that is going to work. But to keep it simple, all I've done is just put kind of a 2 tie pieces on, where it's a 2x4 on this side, 2x4 on the far side, that keeps the top from sliding. Just put grabbers down so it doesn't go anywhere left to right. And I put kind of like a bridge. I just kind of Frankenstein some wood together for in the middle, so you can stand on the middle without it bowing. Just a bunch of random stuff I had in the garage. And then just to keep her down, some good old tie downs. One going this way, one going crossways, so she won't fly off while we're on the freeway going to pick up stuff. And yeah, that's it. So Friday we're doing this practical stuff. Thursday practical. Friday we're going to be in a studio, a green screen studio, and I might have to just unscrew all this and use these for the bases of the beds. Or it's one hero bed, one off-brand bed in the studio to move them around. And I got one set of is he picking up? Oh, it's the green. I don't have a green crash can. I was like, what am I forgetting? Anyway, I have one set of swivel wheels for the one bed. I forgot there was going to be 2 on the studio day, so I might have to go back and get some more swivel wheels. Otherwise, I think we're good to go. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Perfect. Aha. So, the Shogun, the last shoot I took it on, we had it up next to the Sumo, and I was looking for this cable outside, and it looked like the picture was off. It had some funny colors and whatnot. The gamma looks a little off. So I thought, you know what? It's been a while since I calibrated this thing, and so I started looking into the calibration accessories for the Sumo and stuff. And it used to be these guys with data color using the Spider. I've had a few of these over the years, Spider 3, 4, whatever. I got this one and I got the Shogun, but they now have discontinued their relationship with what did I just say? Data color, and they've switched over to X-Rite. So I have the X-Rite color chart, the Video Passport, the small one, but they're using the X1 now, which is the X-Rite version of the color sensor. So I was looking into getting that. That's about $300. And then to make it work with the monitors, you need to get a serial, they call it, to USB, and that cable's $100. And I thought, I already have one of those cables, but where it is the question of the day. And I looked in the van, looked in my drawers, looked in my crates, finally looked at one on top of the shelf there, and I found it. So I still have the old software and the Spider. We're gonna recalibrate the flame and the Shogun so it's back to normal, and then eventually we'll get the X-Rite calibrator, and all will be well with the world again. I just gotta remember what software I use to do it over here. Okay, so here's how it basically works. You have the Shogun plugged in with their USB, and you have your Spider plugged in via the USB, and you open up the Atomos calibrator and I just reset it to reset the to the factory settings calibration. And they like to have you have the monitor warmed up for maybe half an hour, so we'll see what it says on this particular setup. But I'm just going to try it because I don't have a lot of time. Sorry, the phone being shaky. I'm going to lay this down and see what happens. I'll just put it on and hit calibrate. It's been a while since I've done this. There it is, reading, calibrating, doing its thing. There's red, green, blue. That makes sense. RGB, right? White, black. And it's saying reading initial screen samples. All right, it's done doing that. So it's upgrading the calibration date. It says it's complete. I'm gonna hit next and see what happens. It says there's all my readings. There you go. I guess I could plug it into there, but I gotta get some editing done first. But there you go. So it should be back and calibrated and happier. Image should be back to normal. So we'll have to plug it in tomorrow and do a little test if you can see yourself and see what the colors are doing. But I feel better now that I was able to calibrate it. So, and that's the whole exciting thing about doing it with the Sumo is that on set you have very accurate colors to what you'll be getting when you look at the footage on the computer, and that'll make all your results even that much more accurate. Clients happier when they can see what it looks like on set. It's close to that in post too, if that's what they want anyway. Alright, Mom giving Gigi the tips on the perfect marshmallow.
Because Gigi started with that.